Hello everyone, Ember here, and welcome back to a new video. In this one, I would like to take a look at a Galarian Stunfisk deck for the CU Cup. So Stunfisk is mainly here to be a counter to dipplin. 120 HP metal type Pokemon means it is kind of tanky, got that grass resistance with minus 30, which is really nice. It also has the very nice ability Snap Trap, which just says when it's damaged, and even when it gets knocked out, you get to discard an energy from the attacking Pokemon, which is really nice. Also has the attack damage rush for Metal Colorless, which does do 30 damage, and you get to flip a coin until you get tails, and you do 30 more damage for each heads. So admittedly, the weakest part, and probably the funniest part as well actually, about Stunfisk is the attack. Sadly, the attack is not great. Against Dipplin, sure, you only need to flip 2 heads, but against everything else, you will actually need to get quite lucky with this deck. You will need to flip those heads. As for the trainers, though, we just have a bunch of general support, really, for making the strategy more legit, I guess you could say. We have Luxurious Cape, which just gives you plus 100 HP, so you can have a theoretical 220 HP. We've also got some powerful disruption cards like Full Metal Lab, so we can then take, 30 less damage from attacks. And to be honest, if you're just more of a standard player, and you don't want to craft a lot of expanded cards like this Chaotic Swell, then you could always just run more Full Metal Lab, and the deck really wouldn't be bad. The only thing I would say is definitely run as many stadiums as you can, but Chaotic Swell is also just a really nice counter to Dipplin, because this stadium says whenever your opponent, or whenever you in fact, play a stadium card to replace Chaotic Swell, you actually have to discard that stadium as well. So if they play a Festival Leads to discard Chaotic Swell, then they have to discard that Festival Ground stadium as well, if that makes sense. So you could end up discarding 2 Festival Grounds for the price of 1 Swell, which is really good. We've also got some other metal type support, like Metal Frying Pan, just to take another minus 30, so something nice to consider. And also because we're playing a quad deck, we get to play things like Crushing Hammer, which are, kind of disruptive, and there's not a lot of energy acceleration in this format, so it's always nice to run. And I'm also playing Xerosic just because I'm mean like that, I like to play Xerosic, it's a fun card. So yeah, mainly a Judge engine, by the way, just because we have Judge's Whistle, which is a pseudo draw engine / Judge Recovery, so quite a fun card overall. As for some energy, I've got 2 Coating Metal Energy, just in case we run into any fire type decks, so we don't have any weakness. 6 Metal Energy and 2 Capture Energy, which just means that we can have more copies of Nest Ball basically in the deck. But yeah, that is the Pancake Stunfisk deck. I'd say maybe there is actually one stadium you could for sure add to this if you also wanted to just give yourself some better attacking options, and that is definitely going to be Glimwood Tangle. So Glimwood Tangle has the effect once during each player's turn, after that player flips any coins for an attack, they may ignore all results of those coin flips and begin flipping those coins again, which, yeah, definitely can give you just another chance at doing better damage with Stunfisk. But yeah, that aside, this is the deck. Hope you all enjoy it, and yeah, thank you for watching. So yeah, we are down to 60 health, so they will KO us still in 2 attacks, but aside from that, I really don't need anything else. Hammers wouldn't help us, their hand is too small for Xerosic, we really don't need anything else at this stage in the game. Brother. Okay, 30 damage, fine. But next turn you're going to get heads, and we're going to KO this. But yeah, another Frogadier with Polarises could get annoying, to be honest. So maybe... Where are they getting this energy from? How many energy do they play? They must be playing 20, surely. Or maybe they play 15 plus Lady, but it's crazy. Okay, there's Guzma. Guzma's pretty good, actually. Right. Yes, no, we just keep trying to attack this guy. Rotom's still the biggest threat. Oh my goodness. Really? You're gonna do this to me? Okay, so despite the damage reduction, Rotom will still very much take care of this guy, which is a shame. So it'd be nice if they don't have any more Rotom. So yeah, goodbye Stunfisk. They lose an energy, which is good. They get a prize. Kind of sucks. Do I want to promote the damaged one, though? I don't think so. I think we just lead with this one. I don't have an energy in hand just yet, so I'm not going to use Night Stretcher for the other guy. I don't want them to get more targets to gust up. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I suppose they could have their own Xerosic, right? But yeah, okay, fine. Tails, 30 damage, doesn't matter. We get a prize. Cool beans. So we are down to 1 prize, which has felt very quick, actually. I feel like we've taken 6 prizes quickly. So, hello, Friggabacks. Do you have weakness metal? I think you do, right? You do. Cool. So yeah, this is the collect play. So we need 1 heads, and we win the game. Just 1 heads. Surely you can manage that, Stunfisk. Surely you can manage just as much. 1 heads. 1 heads, please. Oh, for goodness sake. Why? Why? You only needed 1 heads. 1 heads, and we could have been over this. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're fine. We've still won this comfortably, I think. You know, as long as they don't have any... Surely they must be running out of energy as well, though. Like, Bronzong, I don't think should be too much of a threat. Yeah, it's just a collect. Okay. Fair enough. Shame dues, but yeah. Enough with Stunfisk. Right, how many heads? Several heads? Nope, just a tails. Don't know what I expected from this guy, honestly.